After CS for Interior warned many Kenyans over the rising number of AI photoshopped images of people in Casket, he's told them but is going to make them appear in court and face the law. However, many Kenyans are not relenting yet. The young people are still attacking after attacking. This time around, they have caught wind of him and they have responded to his statements.
Even as the debate is raging on public, on social media, and anywhere, there is no government policy. Neither is there a police service policy, neither by the command of the police nor the ministry itself for abductions in the republic. There is nothing like that. What IG said, what the team said, we do not have such a policy. Our National Police Service is a police service of law and order. And we will expend every resource that is before us to make sure that we apprehend criminals and we make sure that our country is a country that lives in law and order. And IG, just to say this, because of the context of what I've told you, even the discussion we have here of misuse of the computers and social media and digital space. Thank God we have a cyber laws in this country. And it is very clear. If disorder moved from manual, because we moved from being manual to becoming digital, and if the criminals and people with bad behavior have moved from being manual to the digital space, I want to tell them we will follow you there. Because that is where we want to ensure that there is law and order. Because if you allow our children who are here to grow up in a society where you draw people and put them in a coffin, and share to the public or send to their friends, we will never be a country that is a country of law and order. And that is as black and white. It does not need a genius. It doesn't need a person to go to law school, let alone somebody who has been a judge, to criticize such an issue which is in black and white. The penal code is very clear in section 223. Threatening somebody, whether in words or in action or in signs or in picture, is a crime that attracts a sentence of up to 10 years. And as police service, I believe that we'll work together to make sure that our country is living in law and order. And let's not be so protective of social media. Saying, it must be free. Countries like UK, Australia, US have recently, even as at now, put in place legal framework to protect their citizens. And as a country, we must have the confidence to also protect our citizens from the bad behaviors of social media.
Kenyans aren't either keeping quiet. Some have come out on social media to share their thoughts on what is going on. Some saying that this CS should be humble, this CS should be human, because the way they are coming out or the way they are playing out in reality is that they still feel that they own this country as much as they can and there's nothing which can be done to them.
Haya. Ogopa Mungu, heshimu wanadamu. Muliona juzi Murkomen akiongea against it, watu wale wanaongea watu kwa mitandao. Sijui wanatusi watu kwa mitandao. Unajua Murkomen, nataka tukwambie kitu kimoja. Kuja pole pole bwana. Umeiba pesa zetu mingi sana na umekula pesa zetu nyingi sana. Mambo ya watu kutukana kwa mitandao imekuepo miaka yote. Hata Uhuru alitukanwa sana. Na bado leo hii watu wanatukanwa tu. Lakini hiyo it doesn't change anything. Itabia mnachukua power, mnaanza ku threaten watu. Unafikiria power is permanent? Murkomen, watu kama nyinyi wakati mtaondoka kwa power, mtaishi Kenya, mtahama tu Kenya kwa sababu create enmity everywhere. Wakati Murkomen unaongea kwamba eti mshike watu, sijui wenye wanaandika watu kwa mitandao, after 2-3 days vijana wetu wanashikwa, wanaenda wanauawa, wengine wanafanya nini. Kenya is not a banana republic. Kenya is a free country that we are able to kuongea anything tunapaswa kuongea. Hii tabia mnaturudishia zile enzi za Moi. Wajua Moi alikuwa Mkalenjin na nyinyi wa Kalenjin. So tabia hii is like your character. Moi alikuwa ananyonga watu. Hii tabia maturuzi hapa ishindwe kwa jina la Yesu. Na Mungu wetu wa mbinguni atalipisha tu. Tunaomba sana. Na tunaomba against hata serikali ya Ruto. Ruto ata collapse. We pray in Jesus name. The government of Ruto will collapse in Jesus name. Murkomen, one day utajipata kijijini in Jesus name. Na tunakuombea Murkomen na Ruto wako. Soon mtajipata kijijini. Mtajipata ushago. Na mkijipata ushago, mtalipa hiyo watu wote mmeua. Mnaua watu mnafikiria nyinyi ndio mambo yote. Alafu Murkomen anaongea vibaya, anasema sijui wale watu wanaandika watu kwa mitandao, deal na wao. Watu walitukanwa sana bana miaka mingi sana. Wao utakuwa wa kwanza kutukanwa. So tafadhali tupeleke pole. Pesa unakula ni pesa yetu, na rara pesa yetu, na nyamba pesa yetu. Sisi ndio tutakuliwa mshahara Murkomen. Hiyo kazi unafanya si kwamba wewe umejiandika.
Lives of the young people right now and those in the graves is no difference. That is what the young people are trying to mean. Mumetua tukiwa uhai.
All right.
And we are wishing the same on you.
I see some of the panelists already shaking their heads. But let's
course,
hear what Reverend has to say about this. Reverend, are the young people in discipline?
One, they are not, and I want to agree with her when we are asking who exactly has the bar to say, or the standard to say that we are being indisciplined. And the DP starts by saying that we need mentorship. And I want to look at who are our mentors. Is he and Joho supposed to be our mentors? How can they show us what vice is and then demand virtue from us? It is impossible. The young people are a result of the general society and the community. And so if the young people are indisciplined, it is a very clear mirror of what the society is, because basically it is monkey see and monkey do. And so we are just doing what they have taught us to do well. It is wrong to say that we are indisciplined, because truly when we agree with what they are saying, that is when we are being called discipline. When we cheer for them and say, miaka ingine tano for our president, that is being disciplined. But when we say this is wrong and we stand our ground, it becomes a problem to them. And then that is when they are redefining discipline into indiscipline. The young people went to the streets in June, and they were killed. They did what was constitutionally right. And so the protest morphed into an online one where they believed, or where we believed, that we won't be touchable. But then we see that young people from the silhouettes, and again I want to say that that man in the casket is just an old man. Our president is very much alive, and he has proved it over and over again. And so I don't know why the head of the country is reacting to pictures of an old man in a casket, of silhouettes. How does he know how his shadow looks like? And why is he reacting as the head of the country? It is so uncouth and very unsettling to us. And if we're supposed to follow what is discipline, then we are not ready to be disciplined as the young people. We are very ready to be indisciplined, because